Having learned the development of neural tube, we will now discuss the development of spinal cord. Spinal cord develops from the caudal elongated portion of the neural tube. Now, this is cross section of the neural tube. This is ependymal zone, this one is mantle zone, and this one is marginal zone. Now, the cells of marginal zone in the lateral wall of neural tube proliferate rapidly, whereas roof and floor remain thin and they respectively form roof plate and the floor plate. A longitudinal sulcus known as sulcus limitans appear on the inner side of the lateral wall of neural tube. This sulcus affects the ependymal as well as mantle zone and divides the lateral wall of neural tube into two functional zones, ventral or basal lamina, dorsal or alar lamina. The basal lamina is motor in function and it leads to development of anterior and lateral horn of the spinal cord, whereas alar lamina is sensory in function which leads to development of posterior horn of the spinal cord. At this stage, the cross section of the central canal of spinal cord is somewhat diamond shaped. Now, cells of alar lamina on the both the side grows medially, approximates with its fellow of opposite side and fuses. So this fused portion in the adult persists as posteromedian septum. It leads to obliteration of the dorsal space of the central canal of the spinal cord. Basal lamina grows on ventrolateral direction and anteromedian sulcus between them is now occupied by anterior spinal artery. So the central canal, which was diamond shape initially, now become triangular in shape. At the caudal end of spinal cord, the central canal remains dilated, which is known as terminal ventricle. Now, marginal zone of the spinal cord is invaded by the axonal processes of the neuroblast of mantle zone. The dorsal root of the spinal nerve is formed by central processes of pseudounipolar neurons of dorsal root ganglia, whereas ventral root of the spinal nerve is formed by axons of the motor neuron present in the basal lamina. Short intersegmental fibers which connect same or adjacent segments of spinal cord as well as dorsal root appear during 4th week of intrauterine life. Fibers of posterior funiculi appear during the 6th week of intrauterine life. Long intersegmental tracts appear during 3rd month and corticospinal tract appear during 5th month of intrauterine life. Having learned the appearance of fibers, we will now learn myelination of the fibers. By and large, nerves of central nervous system are myelinated by oligodendrocytes and nerves of peripheral nervous system are myelinated by the spiraling of the Schwann cells. Myelination first appears in the short intersegmental tracts during the 4th month of intrauterine life. Ventral and dorsal nerve roots myelinated during 5th month of intrauterine life. Myelination in the fibers of posterior funiculi takes place during the 6th month of intrauterine life. Spinothalamic and spinocerebellar tracts gets myelinated at 7th month of intrauterine life, and the myelination of corticospinal tract starts during 9th month of intrauterine life and it gets completed 2 or 3 years after the birth. Cervical and lumbar enlargements of spinal cord appear during 5th and 6th week of intrauterine life. So, in the development of spinal cord, till now we have learned introduction, formation of roof and floor plates, developments of sulcus limitans and division of lateral wall into the alar and basal lamina, derivatives of basal lamina, derivatives of alar lamina, development of posterior median septum, development of anterior median sulcus, and changes in the shape of central canal of spinal cord. Afterwards, we have learned appearance of different fibers in the spinal cord and their myelination. Lastly, we have learned the appearance of cervical and lumbar enlargement. Now we will learn the positional changes in the spinal cord. Till 8th week of development, the vertebral column and spinal cord are almost same in the length. So spinal nerves passes outward at the right angle to the spinal cord. Afterwards, vertebral column grows at the faster rate compared to the spinal cord, so that the lowermost end of the spinal cord recedes from the coccygeal vertebra. By 24 weeks, it reaches to the lower end of S1 vertebra. At birth, it reaches to the lower end of L3 vertebra, and by puberty, it reaches to its ultimate position between the intervertebral disc between L1 and L2.